Hi everyone. I'm gonna just go over my studio a little bit, just talk about the gear, how I'm using it. Hopefully it might, inspire somebody if you're on a budget like me, how to do things. I wanted to point out why I'm standing over here, because I wanted to point out there's my pedal board down there. Okay, that's two SoloXTs and a let me see, and what do you call it? Trio. And my guitar is over there and stuff like that. And so that's my pedal board down there. And then right here, excuse me, I'm going to try to talk about what I'm doing here and why I'm doing it, and see if that sparks any interests. Anybody else doing anything similar? I'd love to talk with you guys about this stuff. Okay, so here we go. You don't need me in it. Okay, hopefully this mic is picking us up, so we're good, right? Okay. MIDI. The only thing I got going on MIDI here, the only thing that's actually recording MIDI here is the circuit. There's, I have no DAW, I don't use the DAW here. I use an editor over there on my studio computer, my editing computer. Let me see if I can get that in the shot. That's my editing computer over there. Okay, so that, I don't use it for music. But I do, but I mean for production, not for performance. This is the performance area. Okay, so let me try to get this as close as I can here for you, so you can see what I'm doing when I'm doing it. And hopefully that'll work, okay? Okay, don't want to take up too much time, but we got to talk about this shit, right? Okay, let's take a patch. Oh, finish the MIDI. MIDI is only being used. You got 1, 2, and 10 here, MIDI channels. This is on MIDI channel 3. This is on MIDI channel 3. Because it's tracking the vocoder for my vocalist workstation. So, okay, so I'm using two G1 ONs. This one is actually using just off the DS330. The other one over here is actually working off of the Trio pedal. I use it on the bass and drum output, man, and it really, really enhances that a lot. Okay, so, first things first, let's pick a patch. Here, I wanted to show you the relationship, why I have two of these. I would love to have two Chaos Later Pros. That's why I don't have two of those. I'm on a budget. These work quite well for me because I'm trying to capture performance, like I showed you before, capturing performance with the with these pedals right here. Okay, and I'll show you how I do that in a minute. So I just want to go over MIDI channels. MIDI channel 1 on the, let's pick a patch. Okay, there we go. Right, this synth is that would be here. Right. Okay, so I put in a bass line. Put the bass line in. On MIDI channel 2, the synth. Okay, and this is how I'm basically using the circuit as a groove box. Once I set up and alter the changes that I make to the synths or the drums, then I'm basically playing the session. I'm playing the session so that I can cover with the guitar live and then record that and loop that, whether I use it as I just record it as a loop or a complete session. So here, okay. So, and then I'll show you what I mean here. Like when you take these hi-hat, right? You can see you can't see it from here, shit. But I'll tweak it the way I want it, add the effect the way I want it. Here you can hear, like, that would be the a longer delay. I have this set to a very, very short delay with a little bit of room. Wait till that calms down and gets back on 1 of 16. There, you hear that? It adds that natural flange to that, and then you can tweak this thing is incredible. So I got that going on, okay? And I even made a cowbell. I gotta have a cowbell. Have to have a freaking cowbell. It needs more cowbell. Okay, so we got the bass line, synth line. You put put it in. Right? Drums. But here's the neat thing about the drums. Let's go to drum 10. Oh, okay, and then this would be 3, right? So that would have my... all my chords in it. Okay. And then that would also be tracking for the vocoder. Drums 10 on 10, right? Just like as if you were to punch the kit up or take the pads and bring the pads so you can play them in real time. That works the same way. If you hold the pads down, it stops playing. Okay? So you can actually use it in the groove. Right? You can, you know, you just want to break it down and stay right here. Just got the cowbell going, right? Switch it up. No bass and drums, just that hi-hat. Right? And then bring it in. Now, that's cool. So that's the way I want those sounds to be played. So this patch is in D. This patch is in F. So I can tune that to D, tune that to F. This is in a pentatonic minor. This is in a blues minor scale. Just for a little different scaling for the same part. Because what I did was just copy this one to this one and then moved it up a third. Like this. Right? So you can do that. But now I can play that. Okay? I can play along with that in real time using the drums and create something really cool. And then I can actually record that and perform it. Here, let me show you. Now I'm going to record this, but I got to keep my mouth shut. Okay? Just for real quick. Okay, it's armed, and it won't start until... oh, shit. My mic's still on. Fuck. Shh. Now the pedals, I've looped it. Here's the looper. Here's everything I just did looped. Cool, right? Now why do I have two? You're in the sync. You can overdub on a looper, right? There's no problem with that. Everybody can overdub on a looper. But, and this is why I don't want them all in the same housing. Now I can use the second looper, which is actually the first one in line, which won't be recording the other stuff. And then I can put as many parts as I want. And then record them back over to the other looper, and then save that in a new patch. And you can build a whole sequence, man. A whole song like that. So that's why I was just talking about stuff like that, right? And then if you want to play the guitar on top of that, it's so nuts. see how much fun this is just like this. I don't need a fucking doll. I mean, I love computers, but this is live. This is performing. And that's why I just wanted to share that with you. Because I think it's exciting that this little groove box can add so much to a little setup like this. So that's it. Thanks for hanging with me. Please leave a comment, something. Tell me about what you think, what you're doing. I'd love to share. I'd love to know what you're up to. We can share ideas. It's all fun. This is so much fucking cool. See, this isn't even playing, man. This is my looper station now. It's all this stuff going on down here.